Hi Taurus, welcome to September. This is Teresa from tarotbyt.com, and I'm getting ready to do your September Love TarotScope. And I want to bring in some good energy around this reading. And I want to say thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And thank you for taking the time out to comment. I really appreciate, and I read all of them. I appreciate all your comments. And hope you survived the eclipses that we had in August. And September should be an action-packed month once all these planets start moving direct. So if you'd like a personal reading, you could just go to my website at tarotbyt.com and we can set that up for you. Also, thank you for those of you who have ordered readings. I appreciate your business. And I enjoy working with you. So let's see what's going on for Taurus. What's happening with Taurus for the month of September? What is happening? What does Taurus need to know about love for the month of love and life in the month of September? What is important for Taurus to know? What's coming up for Taurus in the month of September? In terms of love and anything else that might be important. We have a favorable moon, full moon in Pisces on the 6th. So the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Tower, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Five of Cups. So this is interesting for Taurus. Okay, so you start out with the Emperor crossed by the Seven of Pentacles. So the Emperor is the card of someone who, it's the boss card, the executive card, someone who is very organized, who wants to build something. So it could be that you're trying to build something for your life. Maybe you're trying to improve your career situation in some way. I feel like this is important in September, that you're really working on building something stable. And in a relationship, you're looking for this Emperor. You're wanting a relationship with someone who you can count on, someone who is there for you. Someone, you don't want to be with someone that needs to be taken care of, or someone who's weak and unreliable. You're looking for a man or a woman, a relationship that has stability, something that will stand the test of time. Taurus is very concerned with security. And you want someone that you can look up to, that you can respect. And you may not have had that in the past. And so here you start the month off with the Seven of Pentacles, wondering, what's going to happen. The Seven of Pentacles is a card about planting seeds and waiting to see what's going to grow, what's going to come out of it. So it's possible that you could have met someone, or you could be meeting someone in September that seems like a good catch or a good candidate. But, and so you're just wondering, well, is this going to go anywhere? I've been disappointed in the past. What's going to come up of this? I also feel, because the Emperor is in the first position, it could also be qualities within you. That you're trying to build something for your life, something stable and secure. And so you could be also, not only are you looking for love and for a relationship that's going to give you stability, I think that you're also looking for a career path that's going to give you that same stability. So you could be really working on trying to get a better position for yourself, being in more of a position of leadership, a higher, maybe more, making more money, having more responsibility, maybe even starting your own business, because the Emperor is the entrepreneur, the boss, the CEO. So whatever the case may be, whatever you're doing, you want it to be stable. And you have a plan. You have to have a solid plan. In the past, you have this King of Swords. and the Tower. So you may have come through a period of upheaval, or a period of waking up to the reality of something, where you're seeing things that, it could work two ways, the Tower, and with the King of Swords. You might have seen the truth about someone, and it changed your relationship with that person, or you may have seen the truth in a situation. So certain truths have come out, and you're like realizing, okay, I need to make some changes. I need to cut out what's no longer working. It's almost like your relationships it's like a wake-up call. Sometimes the King of Swords can represent a legal situation that needs to be sorted out. It could also mean an authority figure that you feel has been really harsh with you. So you feel like you've been judged harshly, or you've been treated harshly. The King of Swords can seem to have no compassion. They make decisions based on logic. They're not really emotional. So you could have been involved in a relationship with someone who just wasn't very warm and fuzzy, was more distant, maybe cold or cool. And you've had to really look at your life and decide what's real and what's not real. I have to make some changes. I have to look realistically at my choices in relationship. You know, is this person right for me? Is this person not right for me? What do I really need? I can't keep sweeping things under the rug. The Tower usually tells you have to face the truth. You have to face the reality. So you could have been involved with someone that had some kind of physical health breakdown or mental breakdown, or it could be just that the situations around you have been going through major change. And so, and there could be also new people coming in the future, because you're seeing all these kings. You have a lot of choices. You have this King of Wands and this King of Cups in the future. The King of Wands can represent someone, I feel like okay, here's the feelings I'm getting. You've been hurt in the past. You have this Three of Swords. And this heartache, whatever you've been through in the past, that was very traumatic and really turned your world upside down. You're still carrying that heartache in some capacity, and it's affecting your relationships in the present. Because either you have a fear of getting involved with someone, or you still have to let go of that heartache. You have to kind of close that chapter. But it's like a part of you is remembering that pain, and you're afraid to go through that again. So you've been kind of maybe isolating yourself a little bit from relationships, not wanting to get close to anyone. In the future, at the same time that you're saying, I want a relationship, there's a part of you that's holding back because of this heartache that you've experienced in the past. That was really life-changing. You might have lost someone suddenly, either to the relationship just ended in not a good way. Either you got divorced or died or broke up, whatever it is. It was a traumatic experience, and it freed you, but it was also very life-changing and you haven't gotten over it yet. It's something that you will never forget. You know, the Tower experiences, you just never forget. You carry that with you. And I feel like you're still carrying that heartache somehow, somewhere. In the future, you have this King of Wands and this King of Cups. So I feel like there are two people that you could possibly get involved with in September. And one of them may be someone you know through work. And one of them may be someone that you've known in the past that you might have broken up with. I feel like someone from the past might be coming back. Someone from the past might be having regretting whatever happened. So the King of Wands could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If not, it's someone who is very outspoken, very not afraid to speak their mind, very good leader, kind of a little bit bossy at times, could be a little bit on the bully side on occasion. I feel like that things may not have gone well with this person. If you broke up with someone, their life has not been a bed of roses since the breakup. And I think that they're kind of they're thinking of the past. They may have recently gone through another breakup. And I feel like this person is looking at the past and evaluating their life, and they're feeling regret about certain decisions that they made. Like, I should have never left this relationship, and they're wishing they could, have a do-over. So I feel like someone from the past could be coming back in September, and you have to decide whether you want to deal with this person or not. Because of this Five of Cups. This is a card of regret. It's a card of focusing on the past, healing from the past, crying over spilt milk. If you wanted to save that, if that person comes back and you want to save the relationship and try again, you can, because you have the Two Cups here. So you can save the relationship. You can make something of it if you want to. But there's also another person that's coming up that I feel is like the King of Cups energy. This person is very sensitive, very artistic, has this healing capacity about them. Someone you can really talk to and you resonate with them. And you feel like you could sit there and tell them your troubles. And it's a possibility that, I don't know if these two people knew each other, but they no longer speak. Or it could be just someone new. But I'm just getting that. I'm just getting the feeling, like for some of you, it could be that these two guys, you know them, they know each other. You might have been involved with this person, and now this person's available in the picture, coming in the future. This is a person who keeps their feelings hidden. So they may like you and you may not even know it, because they won't. They keep their feelings close to themselves. They're very secretive about how they feel. And I feel like there's an opportunity for you to have a new beginning. Wipe the slate clean and start over. I mean, a part of you, and because this is the Fool card here, and your hopes and wishes, maybe you don't want to deal with the past. Maybe you don't want to recreate the past or revisit the past. Maybe you just want to start over with someone new. So I think you're going to have that opportunity. You're going to have an opportunity to either reconnect with someone from the past, this King of Wands, or connect with someone new, this King of Cups, who I feel is probably more compatible with you. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to be hurt anymore. You want something that's going to work. You want someone who's going to appreciate you and value you. You're tired of heartache. Now, in your environment, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is a card of career success and recognition. So on top of all this romantic stuff of reconnecting with the past and finding someone new, you could also be getting recognition in your career. And the Fool could represent moving into a whole new career opportunity. Maybe changing jobs, being in a whole new situation. Whatever the case is, it's like a new adventure. And maybe you meet this person you have some career success that takes you in a different direction. Either you're getting a promotion on your current job and you're going to be working in a new area, or you get a new job in a new area, in a new company, and you meet someone through that somehow. I feel like you're going to be connected. You're going to have opportunities for newness in September. So you can release the past and have final closure, and then move on to the new. But either way, you could, with the Five of Cups here, this is often comes up when an old lover comes back, or an old relationship from the past comes back and wants to try again. And so there's some regret there. Someone is regretting the past, regretting their decisions, and wanting to, they may even offer you like, hey, let's start over. So you have to decide whether you can forgive this person for hurting you. And if you can, and you want to work it out, you can. There's a potential to work things out. But there's also a potential to leave that behind and start over with someone new. Now, those are the choices that you're going to be presented with. And this, we have this time card coming up here. The Three of Pentacles next to the Fool card. But in 3 months, your life is going to be a lot different. You're going to come into your success period within 3 months. So September, October, November. By the end of November, December, it's a really good time career-wise. So plan wisely. You know, prepare for that successful period. That's when you're going to finally either get the new job or get some recognition at your current place of employment. And things are going to really start to happen, I think, more towards the end of the year. But in the meantime, you're going to have some decisions to make in your love life in September. Do I want to reconnect with someone from the past? Or do I want to try again with this new person? Do I want to, you know, explore this new... I feel like this new person has a healing effect on you. That there's a lot of compatibility. This is like a... the cups can be a water sign. It can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But whatever it is, you're looking for stability. You're looking for someone that you can depend on. You're tired of the type of person that's unreliable. A relationship where that you can't count on that person for being there. Where they're either weak or irresponsible or wanting everyone to take care of them. You don't want that anymore. You want someone that who's like your best friend, that you can talk, have these midnight conversations, you know. And I think you have that potential. Especially with the Fool here in your wish fulfillment sector. It's a card of wiping the slate clean and starting over, starting like a new beginning. So you can have this new beginning in September, or at least start planting the seeds. Start taking action, especially after Mercury goes direct. Mercury goes direct September 5th and gets out of its shadow around the 18th. Saturn has already gone direct, and it's favoring you. It's going to move into Capricorn, favorable to Taurus. Pluto's going direct at the end of September. So things are going to start to, you know, if you've been feeling stuck in the mud, things are going to start to clear up. So get ready. September and October are going to be times when you can start to take action and profit by this eclipse energy. You know, the solar eclipse was a time of new beginnings. Now you can start to implement those new beginnings. Especially with the new moon in Virgo, which will fall in your, let's see, Scorpio, Libra, 5th house. So that's a new moon in Virgo. That's on the 20th. That's in your love house. That's your fun house. So you may be finishing up, you know, you may be tying up loose ends on the 6th with the full moon in Pisces. That's in your 11th house. So you may be finishing up on a dream or a goal. You may be evaluating your friendships, decide who you want in your life, who you don't want in your life. So something is coming to completion in Pisces. Now this moon is also connected to Neptune. So you want to be sure to look at things as they really are, not how you want them to be. Look at, you know, don't listen to what someone says. Look at what they do. Because Neptune can be like glamorous, you know, people can be selling you all kinds of stories that may not have any basis in reality. So you have to be clear, make sure you're looking at someone in the, you know, use your head, not your heart, to make decisions around the time of this full moon. And then with the new moon, you're golden. You can just start new and fresh. And this new moon is connected to Uranus, so it's a time of breaking free, trying something different. And you're ready. You're ready for change. You're ready for something new with the Fool card here. So don't be afraid to break out of your comfort zone and break out of your, you know, get rid of the old jeans and put on get a new, you know, fresh pair in September. Try something new, even if it's a little uncomfortable. It could bring more excitement and life to your relationships and to your career. So that's my forecast for September, Taurus. I wish you luck and love, and I hope this reading was a help to you. And I will talk to you again in October. Thanks. Bye now.